The round of the kingdom and the divine will in Lent and Holy Week, praying with the servant of God, Luisa Piccarreta, the little daughter of the divine will. May the kingdom of the divine will come to reign on earth. Fiat. My Lord Jesus Christ, come, fuse me in your thrice holy divine will, now, Lord. Come pray in my praying. May these prayers be prayed on behalf of all people of all time, past, present, and future, from fallen Adam to the last creature created. Lord, may these prayers be placed on the lips of every soul, in their minds and their hearts, for the sole purpose of loving you, Lord, giving you that love with which you love yourself already within the thrice holy Trinity. Fiat. Thursday midday. Antiphon. Jesus, I too, yes, agonize together with you. Round of Creation, 11. Prayer. And all of you, angels and saints, come to Mount Calvary to admire the excesses and the follies of the love of a God. Let us kiss his bleeding wounds. Let us adore them. Let us sustain those lacerated limbs. Let us thank Jesus for the accomplished redemption. I worship you and I honor you. Through each thought of creature, I worship you and I honor you. Over each thought of creature, I worship you and I honor you. In every thought of creature, I worship you and I honor you. In each thought of creature, I love you. Your kingdom come. Oh, please let it be known, loved, and possessed by the human generations. I worship you and I honor you. And I ask for the dominion of the divine fiat over each intelligence. I worship you and I honor you in the flight of every gaze. I worship you and I honor you through each gaze. I worship you and I honor you, and I leave my I worship you and I honor you within them. I love you. Your kingdom come. Oh, please let it be known, loved, and possessed by the human generations. I worship you and I honor you, spoken through each mouth. I worship you and I honor you, in the sound of every word. I worship you and I honor you, through each word. I worship you and I honor you, and I seal in them my I worship you and I honor you to my Creator. I love you, and pray you that your eternal fiat be known, and just as it reigns triumphantly in heaven, it may come to reign triumphantly in the midst of creatures. Prayer. Let us turn our gaze to the pierced mother, who feels pains and deaths in her immaculate heart, for as many pains as she sees in her Son God. Her own clothes are soaked with his blood. Mount Calvary is all covered with it. Antiphon. So altogether, let us take this blood. Let us ask the sorrowful mother to unite herself to us, and let us make our round, going to the help of all. Reading. Volume 23, January 27th, 1928. In the redemption, the depository of all my acts was my inseparable mamma. It can be said that as I was about to breathe, to cry, to pray, to suffer, and everything else I did, first I called her to receive my breaths, my tears, my suffering, and so forth, in order to deposit them in her. And then I breathed, cried, and prayed. It would be unbearable to me, and a sorrow that would surpass any other sorrow, if I did not have my mamma, in whom I could deposit my acts. Responsory. Ah, Jesus sighs for souls. He wants to let them all enter his humanity, to give to all the fruits of his blood. You have reached the end of Thursday midday. Fiat.